Pena Palace. That's where I am about to take you. I'm getting on a shuttle here that's going to take us up the final leg of what's been a rather arduous climb up this mountain. Really is quite an effort getting up here. But I'm going to bring you along and visit this special place you see right here on the back of the bus. So up we shall go. All right, so as luck would have it, I found myself in the shotgun seat of the shuttle. It's standing room only here, and the shuttle driver, for whatever reason, saw my camera and thought maybe I would like to sit here and give you a view going up on the shuttle bus. Shuttle bus costs about 3 euros. Well, it costs 3 euros, not about 3 euros. It costs 3 euros, and it saves you probably the better part of 15 minutes walking up. So the trip up here the trip here from Lisbon was not without its effort. I got to tell you, taking a bus to catch a tram to catch a bus, and then a bus to catch a train, and then another bus, and now a shuttle. So we're almost to the top of the Pena Palace, or to the top of the mountain where the Pena Palace is, and should be a wonderful experience to visit this really special place. It's one of the several wonders of the country of Portugal, and it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. All right, I think we've arrived. Okay, so we've arrived up at the top. Let's get out and check this place out. The palace is every bit as beautiful as I saw in the pictures that I've seen in the videos. Look at this. Wonderful. I can just imagine hearing the royal family saying, "Honey, should we go out to the palace for the weekend?" Look at this place. Really is something to see. You see this in images and videos, but when you actually get here, it's really a sight to behold. So I'm going to just find my way and up into the palace. I believe they have a gallery. When I was buying my ticket, I was told that I cannot use the gimbal, the Zion crane inside of the palace. I will have to hold the camera by hand. So up we go. Really is something. And here would be the gate. Look at that. Wow. Not sure if you could see the tile on the other side coming in with the settings on the camera. So I'll zoom in. There you have a nice close-up. tile of the entrance here to Pena Palace. Wow. They've got a restaurant and a cafeteria here. Look at this. Spectacular. All right. Look at this. Looks like they have a drawbridge. Here would be a view out the side. All right, so let's continue on up. Found my way just up above the entrance here, the arch, and thought I'd share this view with you. I don't know if this would be like a guardhouse or something like that. Look at, and actually go inside and take a look. I've changed some of the settings on the camera. I was playing around last night with some of the settings, watching a YouTube tutorial on how to set the camera for the optimal result, and hopefully it'll work. I'd imagine it'd probably allocate a good 2 hours for touring. Now here's a beautiful view here. Look at that. All right. Boy, just no shortage of things to look at. Wow. You hear languages, all different dialects as you walk along here.
Adesso non ci puoi andare là, eh? E non può farlo su, dai. Vuoi farlo a me qua?
Wow, and look at this. Look at this doorway.
Jag kom in och när vi var i Madrid så stod vi där vid slottet också, så var det sådana här där och så.
Wow, really something to behold. Looks like it's coral. You can see the side of the doorway, you have the coral. Pan up. Wow, really something. Trying to get all the views in here for you. Now I'm not going to say that kind of looks like Skip Smith from the Villages in Florida, but you know what? It actually does kind of look like Skip Smith a little bit. Look at that. All right. Okay. Nice view of the tile work here. Look at that. See a large crowd just over here. It's actually the cafe. You can sit and have yourself a coffee, or maybe even a beer. Okay, on with the tour. Just inside that entrance with the coral and the character that kind of looked like Skip Smith of the Villages, I come across this courtyard. Look at this. No wonder why this is one of the wonders of Portugal and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. There's a nice view of the countryside from just a little bit higher up on the castle wall. Not sure whether to call this a castle or a palace. I'd imagine that's the sea out there. This will give you a good view of the clock tower. Look at that. Somewhere in the somewhere there'll be an entrance to what I believe is the museum. Here is a entrance here. Look at this. This is the chapel. Look at that. On my way to the inside, and in doing so I was told no selfie stick, no Zion crane. So I'm going to have to rely on my good old-fashioned steady hand as I start by doing so and giving you a view of Fernando II, who was a king, and I think he was the one that built this this place. I could be mistaken, but you can look up your history books. And then just right over here, going into the pillar, you have, look at this. Be the dining room of the royal family of Portugal. Look at that.
This is the dining room.
Just beautiful. Look at that centerpiece right there. You can zoom in on that. Fantastic. And to think they didn't have Thanksgiving dinner here back in the day. Look at that.
No, I think they just.
All right.
They just want to show you what it would have looked like.
Room of the Chamberlain here at the palace. Look at that. There's a view of the courtyard. Looks like they had a fountain in the center here. This would be the altar of King Carlos, former monastery chapter house turned into a coffee room by King Ferdinand II. His grandson, King Carlos I, used it as his study and altar in 1890. The painting on cloth hanging on the walls are attributed to the monarch and depict nymphs and satyrs in the park of Pena. Look at that chest. Would be the bedroom of King Carlos, former dormitory of the monastery, divided into sleeping quarters in the 19th century. After 1890, this chamber served as King Carlos' bedroom. In the corner to the right, there is a water closet. This room was emptied in the wake of the king's assassination in 1908. Right here is an original niche of the monastery. Look at this. It's got little shells and what have you. You through the upstairs. This is the bathroom. This bathroom was the first place compartment set aside for the purpose and exists since the times of King Ferdinand II. Behind the door is a water closet. Look at that bathtub. And then if I step out, here you have the dressing room of the Countess of Edla, later bedroom of the secretary. Check out the ceiling. Wardrobe of the Countess of Edla, later bedroom of the lady in waiting. Here's a bed to behold. Bedroom of Ferdinand II, later bedroom of Queen Amelia. Look at this. Look at the ceiling. See, I can hold it steady. Look at that headboard. That headboard would make Skip Smith of the Villages proud. Skip Smith won't stay in any hotel room unless the bed's got a headboard. Well, there you go, Skip. How's that for a headboard? Look at that. And then you've got this incredible piece of furniture right here. Look at that. There's a nice piece right there. Impressive pieces of furniture. Look at this. Wow. This is the study of the Countess of Edla, later Queen of Amelia. Look at that piece. Somebody's desk. I'm sitting here wondering, what drawer did I put that in? Found my way into the Arabic room here at the palace. I'm going to show you some of the decor on the ceiling. Look at those characters right there. The royal family did have Thanksgiving. Look at this. Couple turkeys here. Atelier of the Countess of Edla. The small room was the atelier of the Countess of Edla. At the time, it was fully decorated with ceramic pieces. I'd imagine for those people out there that like furniture, this would be a good place to spend a little time. I found my way into the Great Hall here at the palace. Look at how magnificent this place is. And look at this lamp. I don't know what you call this, a lamp post or what have you, but look at that. Really is something to see. Here would be the chandelier. And you have the stained glass window. Alright. Quite an impressive piece of furniture. Look at that. On my way out, I found my way into what's called the Stag Room. And the Stag Room, intended as a banqueting room, was designed as a room for the knights that should have featured heraldic stained glass motifs on the windows and antique weapons displayed underneath the false stag heads. So those are false stag heads that you see up there. I'd imagine with real antlers. The Stag Room. And over here they have a nice model of the palace that I'll share with you. And there is the palace. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this tour of the Pena Palace here in beautiful Sintra, Lisbon. And hope you get to make it here one day yourself. Thought the Stag Room was the last room to see, but here is the kitchen. So I thought I'd share this with you as well. Boy, the meals they must have made in this room. All right, have a wonderful day.